What's good everyone, it's Smudger here, and today I'm going to cover the best audio settings for hearing footsteps, particularly in Cold War, especially with Ninja coming back in and footsteps audio being kind of quite massively tweaked to how it is in Modern Warfare. Obviously in Modern Warfare everyone was running around with clogs in their feet and you could hear them from 3 miles away. So I'm going to give you some tips maybe on how to really enhance that audio to make sure that you can hear footsteps to the best of the game's ability. Now I do want to say here, I do play with headphones, specifically Astray 40s, so if you're on a TV this will be a bit different, but I'll try my best to give tips on this too. I have played a few games through my TV audio, and so I'll try and give what I've found has worked as best I could. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe for more content. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers during Cold War, so come and join me on that journey. Starting off, before we touch any of the sliders for any of the volumes, you're going to want to switch to bass boost if you're using headphones. Similar to Modern Warfare's high and low bass settings, there is a high bass setting, but that is just personal preference, I think. I've tried both out, I personally prefer this one. Some people might prefer the other. It may also be dependent on headphones, depending on the quality of your headphones and kind of how you've got them set up. I might switch further down the line as things develop, but we'll have to see. Now when it comes to the actual volume, and this goes for headphone and TV users, you're going to want to drop the music volume down substantially if you're really going to want to kind of sound whore and listen out for footsteps. I also dropped down the dialogue volume and cinematics by around 25. When I jump into Warzone in Cold War, I'll probably find myself bumping up the dialogue volume slightly because you can sometimes hear enemies communicating, and I know some people drop them down further, but this is what I prefer. I keep my master volume and sound effects full, as this is what you're going to be relying on mostly for footsteps, and then you don't want to miss out on other audio cues from the game. Game and chat and voice chat is all personal preference, I can't really advise on that. If you find your teammates are too loud, you either mute them or you turn it all the way down. I usually mute people in these lobbies. But that's pretty much the bulk of what it is. It's just making sure that your master volume and your sound effects is as high as it can be, and then also cranking it up in your headphones if they have that capability, because there's only so much volume that the game can put out. A lot of it is dependent on your headphones. If we take a quick look at recommended settings for TV users, I've done a couple of experiments. I still actually kept my audio mix on bass boost, but I dropped the music, dialogue and cinematics down even further. Like I said, I'm really trying to kind of get sweaty, trying to really listen for those footsteps. This isn't a cinematic experience, I'm trying to win. You know, you want the best audio settings, the cleanest audio settings to make sure that you've got that advantage. So if you want that nice cinematic experience, then obviously you just keep all these things on, you know, go with the Treyarch mix, how they intended you to hear it, but we're not talking about that here. It seemed to work pretty well when I did drop down the music, dialogue and cinematics even further. I definitely advise, if you can wearing headphones, to wear them. I know not everyone sits close enough to their TV, or you play in your living room, your TV's mounted up on the wall. I get that, it's not possible for everyone. I hope this helps a little bit. It will just depend on your speaker setup as well, if you have surround sound or not. So it will be the sort of thing you have to play around with a bit, but I would recommend playing around with it, not just leaving it on the default ones. And that's pretty much it. Those are my audio settings that I'm playing with currently. If you want tips for the best graphics, controller, visual settings, how to prestige faster, I've got all those videos. I'll leave links in the description. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you guys later.